It's such a shame. We just lost somebody real bright in the comedy community, 28 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah, Jak Knight. And just a damn shame, because that's what I felt like. I was like, man, like, as a person who now is just getting myself together and like had my house and had my little arcade machines and stuff, where I'm like, man, I'm loving my life. The things that I thought that I could do, I'm pulling them together. And I
Right.
felt like, man, I'm seeing like someone like him who, like, when I was 28, I was still like on the road in Oregon and just struggling. And like, this guy had like TV credits and writing skills, and to see him not be able to enjoy that like 30s to 40s, and to see the work that he would put out in the future is, feels like such a big loss to me. And it's something I've been just upset about, because he's just a bright light and just a good evolution of voice of Black comedy to me, as far as like, because I feel like I'm a part of that evolution of like, there had to be a time where you were either like very Black militant in comedy, or you were putting yourself lower than so that you could seem okay. And then there, like, for me, it's always been like, look, I don't represent anybody. I'm going to be myself. I'm going to be intelligent. I'm going to be successful. That's my way of contributing things. And then Jak was like on this whole nother level of like, I don't even have to try that hard if I don't want to. If I want to do something, I will. If I don't, I don't. I'm valuable no matter what. And I love that, moving beyond the like, we got to work twice as hard to get half as much type of mentality.
Yes.
You know?
'Cause,
And we
yes.
had none of that. And so I want to see more people like that.
Man, Jak was freaking amazing. Jak was the reason I got serious about comedy, because I'd been doing comedy, been going to the Comedy Store, hanging out, whatever. And he was just like, that was my fucking dude. Like, that was my late night dime buddy, my drinking buddy, my talking shit buddy, my back bar comedy. Like, but it's just crazy because I didn't realize how many lives Jak touched, how many comedians Jak touched. And it's just like, mental health is just such a big problem in comedy. You literally, your life is in shambles, but yet your job is to get on stage and to make other people laugh. And like, those other people don't take time or don't know to take the time to realize that you're not laughing yourself. And although you have a smile on your face, like, so many things are going on. And I really hope that with this, and I know I have a lot of ideas that I'm gonna put into motion, but I really hope that the LA comedy community really pulls together and does something, has some kind of groups. Like, even right now, like, I feel like there should be some outreach group for people to come and sit and to talk, because it's so many people that are really hurting right now. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. I think it's a big lesson about like learning to value the balance of your life and what makes you happy overall. And it's not always going to be success and money and jobs, and because sometimes that turns into a lot of pressure and turns into a lot of stress. And I can't speak for Jak. I was friends with him. I know, man, I've known him since he was 19, 20. I saw him when he was like open micing, and I remember him watching like Dave when Dave was first coming back, and they brought him and his buddy Valentino on stage, and I was like, man, he's never gonna quit now. He's gonna be into this forever. And to see him just 3-4 years after that blossoming and being on these shows and writing for people and people loving him, and I would always run into him because I would open for Aziz, and he would open for Aziz as well. And so we just always check in with each other, and I just see him there. And I would have never have guessed from any of it that he was struggling with any of that type of stuff. But my lesson I always put into my life is that to never, that, like you said, people don't know, and it's not always their duty to know. So you got to put yourself first.
Yeah.
You got to balance your life first. And if things are stressful and you want to step away for a minute, if you want to go on a vacation, that's why I tell people all the time, because I know so many comedians, they get on a roll and stuff, and they never want to take a break. They never want to do anything. And I'm like, why do this job? Why get into this if you're not going to have fun, if you're not going to enjoy your life, if you're not going to go do things that make this fun for you, instead of just like running yourself into the ground so that other people can get paid, and then they'll just manager, agent, somebody else when you're gone.
warn you. What we done started. Look at what we done started. This the people party. When opportunity knocking, then young nigga move that door. Whoa, get your foot stuck, get it, call me young, go get it. They can't fuck with it, might as well roll with it. What's the word?